Party people in the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. Oh, that didn't work. Can't even put on my own glasses. We're James of the Games. Happy Sunday, folks. Okay, so the internet was disastrous for some reason during the song. And then, literally as the song ended and I went to come in, it stabilized and went back to 4 green bars and it stopped dropping frames. So, what does that mean for our experience together? Hold on. If I hold up my hand and I wave it like this, how long does it take until I see myself do that on the stream monitor? I'm watching. This is not a good sign. It hasn't happened yet. And now I'm waving my hand on the screen. Okay. Well, I don't know. How does that, like, can that ever balance out? We might just be misaligned in time. I look really shiny today, but that's because it's actually not nearly as hot as it was yesterday. So what am I complaining about? I even put a fan on in concession to yesterday's heat. Got a big stein of iced coffee. Hello, Cedric, by the way. Okay, well, I mean, what are you going to do? The internet sucked for a few minutes, and now it seems to be fine. And hopefully, we can all have fun playing Dreams in the Witch House, regardless of whether we're 25 to 30 seconds out of sync. Okay, so yeah, the game is Dreams in the Witch House. We're starting a little bit earlier than normally scheduled today because I have an atypical event to go to. Got a hard stop in about 2 hours and 20 minutes to go to a football match, of all things. Not personally, I've never been. I've never seen association football. I've been to football games, like not American football, but Canadian football. But yeah, the kicking type. All right, just before I launched Dreams in the Witch House here, I see on the little screen on the GOG Galaxy app. So we played for 7 hours and 23 minutes so far, which means basically nothing except that I haven't once accidentally left the game on for 24 hours after ending the stream. Just forget to close it at the end and then go do something off the computer. And sorry, just took a second to look at the monitor here. Man, the built-in noise filtering in OBS Studio is so good. Like, it takes nothing to calibrate. It doesn't really seem to have a big impact, at least on my stream performance. And like, besides the fact that it saved everybody as soon as I put it on from listening to my CPU fan, which is extremely loud, because probably this laptop is clotted with the fur of my late lamented kitties. But I have a real fan on me now. But I can look at the monitor and see it's not coming through. But one other thing, I got one achievement last week. I got the uncommon achievement Bookworm by getting an A+ on an exam. Only 17% of players have done that. And now probably like 50% of players have not even made it to an exam. But even if we take that estimate, that means 50%, or like more than half of the half that I'm just assuming have done an exam. Couldn't ace those exams. They just don't have my will to grind those books. Let's fire this up. Oh my. Had a wild night last night. Well, not too wild, but like wild compared to what my nights had usually been like in my life. I waited until I was 40 to become a person who goes out to the club and stuff like that. So it's weird. I've had more. One sec. Tell me how the game volume is at some point. I wonder, like, I had been also making a separate assumption, Cedric, that you have to launch the game at least once to count as a player in that count. But what if that's not true? Like, I'd assume you got to log 1 minute before they factor you into the percentages. But if they don't, then, like, okay, these things become very difficult to interpret. Because sometimes the sales, I've never done that Steam sale thing, or I guess GOG Galaxy sale, where you just buy a ton of games because they're cheap, you're never going to play. I had a buddy who used to do that, and all right, we can address that. We have the technology. Hold on. Let me look at the monitor now. That looks like it's registering. All right. I'm hopeful that it's okay now. Yeah, the Steam sale will come around, and he'd just be buying game after game after game. And he'd go, I'm making money over here. Like, I'm saving so much on these games. But I never saw him play a game on his PC except for FTL and Binding of Isaac. And then he got a PlayStation 4. And then he got Binding of Isaac on that, and he didn't even play that on his PC anymore. I don't think he saved any money at all. Okay, look at your to-do list, Walter. What's going on here? What's up to with our boy Walter? Oh, the big thing is my own accomplishment. Last time, I managed, after a really hard bunch of times, to get this guy in shape. He's alive. Well, okay. He could be saner. I don't know that he's going to get any saner. But otherwise, he's doing pretty well. Well, yeah, I was out late. It was fun. Danielle and I, my sisters, the host of Towers, had a show that I was not on. Not because of like a hard feeling situation right now. So I went, just as a spectator. It was fun. And then we hung out. And but he's an undergrad. It's weird with Walter because he's definitely taking first year courses, so he's an undergrad. But he's really here for his special independent research, which is definitely grad student coded. I've seriously thought about it. I can't say this for sure. There's a decent chance I've been out past midnight more times this year, partying, or at the bar or whatever. Either as a performer or as a person hanging out. Than the whole other part of my life, the first 40 years. You never know. You never know what's gonna come into your life and what weird shit you're gonna start doing. Okay, yeah, we gotta deal with that rat, which involves getting a flashlight. We gotta travel to the Unvisited Island, which involves getting 2 items that both cost roughly the same as the flashlight. We gotta find the right time to tell Armitage about our strange events. We still haven't got Joe to tell the story. We still don't have access to the special collection because we gotta proceed with the occult research. It's fun. I like how it's an adventure game, obviously. Point-and-click adventure game interface. It's got the light RPG elements, and with the novelty that they're not light D&D inspired RPG elements, they're light Call of Cthulhu inspired RPG elements. And then it's got the fact that actually a ton of the game, although there are point-and-click adventure puzzles and there's obviously stat management, it's also just like a it's almost like a time management simulation. Or like a, it is like a weird independent researching undergrad, life sim. Really, really great game. Let's play it. It's got $9. Do I have any food yet? No, not. I don't have today's food. It's Thursday, April 1st, 1929. Next exam is April 9th. Alright. So I've got... Okay, wait. Hold on. Thursday's doing an exam on a Friday? What a drag. But okay. I've got 8 days to get my combined math and exams score higher than this. Let's get to work. Securing food. I have a flashlight, but this one sucks. So that's a shame. Alright. I think I'll actually just pop to the map so I can go. Have I set up my Saturday date? I think Walter would have commented on that in his calendar. Let's go downtown. Get your newspaper. Hungry. Good morning, sir. What can I do for you today? I'd like to purchase items. Okay, let's think about this for a moment. I saw in my inventory. Can I look at it now? Yes, sure can. That I have all 3 types of medicine to at least some degree. Which is good. We need Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, $4, plus hopefully a date, $1, $5. Means I have $4 left over. I should buy something. Do I care more about the unvisited? No, I gotta deal with the rat. Ow. He's not selling rat poison here. Oh, the sheet of tin's only $2? So it's actually not that much more expensive. Ooh, decisions. I think I am gonna do the flashlight for now. Maybe I'll come to regret this. What just happened? Did he refuse to sell it to me on account of I already have one? I don't know. I'm gonna get 2. Try this one more time. Oh, no. Okay, Walter doesn't need another flashlight. So wait, have I had a functioning flashlight all this time? And I just have not bothered? I'm gonna get the can of tar, start getting ahead. Maybe next week we can go to the uninhabited island. Okay. I'm gonna go to the university while it's still daytime. See if I can run into Milady Allison. And she is right here. Hello again. Hi, Walter. Let's chit-chat. What's up? Just checking my course schedule. I should write it down. Yes, you should. I suggest you do that. Oh, I don't like that me and Walter had the exact same instinct there. Alright. About studying together. So, would you like to study together? Yes. Let's do it again. Great. Same place, same time? Works for me. Okay. Next Saturday at the coffee house around midday. Agreed. Goodbye. See you. I haven't eaten my rations. Oh, Walter. What was I thinking? Shouldn't be belching directly into Allison's airspace. Nah. I want to give myself credit for at least a little bit more game than Walter. But I don't know. What are we going to discover in the coming weeks? Almost out of sleeping pills, so yeah, dealing with the rat will be nice. But it's a pocket-sized electric flashlight. I would have sworn Did I just get Maniac Mansion brain bleed here? I was like, by default, you've got the shitty batteries. Okay, we're here. We're all just blank. The best possible way to feel. Can study the occult a little. Can study math. I think I'll keep going with elements of algebra for now, because I also need to just remind myself the basic algebra facts. I actually think I'm probably okay. In a way, imaginary numbers are impossible numbers. I've finished the book, but there's still a lot to learn. I will make faster progress on subsequent readings. That 1,000 yards... What an artfully done facial expression. Like, it's just the most basic eyes you could do. Not the most basic, but like 6 pixels for the eyes. Just a 3 for a brow. 1 pupil in the middle on either side. It's not only the eyes that give all of the students studying this, like, oh god expression, but that is part of it. And it's fun. Okay, what time is it? It's dusk. I should get home and see if Walter can't, deal with this situation. $4. Got food for tomorrow. $3 to get through the weekend. Yeah. I can't, I know because I remember thinking exactly that. I'm going to have to see it again to fully recall. Yeah. But not as terrified as I would look if I was awoken in the middle of the night by a rat with an old man face. Oh, wait. Can't deal with the rat yet. It's dusk. Why not stay up late and study the occult? What could be the harm? I need to also work on it. So much to juggle. Oh, noises from the attic disrupted my concentration. But got a little more occulty. Not nearly as fast as I want to get better. It's nighttime now. Turn out the light like a responsible adult. And let's sleep. Damn it. Oh wait, no. Sleeping pills cannot forestall the Kenzie and Mason just coming into my home. Wait. This game, no. I was like, oh no. Am I just getting strangled? It's a totally different from what Kenzie and Mason is up to in this place again. Dreams and the Migo. I think the Lovecraftian creatures we encounter here are the Migo. Alright. Well. Well, that thing's going that way. I threw down a save because I wanted to experiment a little here. First time I went this way, I was immediately caught by a Migo. Buttons. What could go wrong? There are strange looking colorful buttons by the door. Okay. Let's try it. Oh. Oh no. Is this asking me to remember the melody from the other dream? Well, I don't. Never gone this way. Crates. A bunch of hexagon-shaped crates. The design is unlike any I've ever seen. No sane creature would design it. There's a curious looking shard here. It's like petrified quicksilver. It's like silver? I'll take it with me. Well, oh good. I was like, damn it. Dream's over. No, it's not. This door is clearly locked. I don't know how to open this door. It's just a single slab of metal without any handles or keyholes. And is that fella... I'm starting to understand at least what the friggin... I've never seen symbols like these before. They vaguely resemble Egyptian hieroglyphs or Scandinavian runes. You've seen them before, Walter. Albeit in this exact dream. Some of the signs seem to have geometrical or mathematical qualities. Enough to... I have no idea what they are saying, though. Will improving my math and or occult skills eventually help with that? Uh-oh. Is this a... The pedestal is missing the light crystal. I can't do anything with it now. Well... It won't fit in the pedestal. It's interesting to me that he understands a large empty jar made from metal and glass. It's stored carelessly in the corner of the room. Jar is a curious looking device, but I keep clicking through the dialogue. But it's too big to carry. I'll leave it be. Okay, hopefully I don't just walk right into Amigo here. I'm going to guess. Oh no, I've clicked out of the thing by mistake. Here's my guess. That Migo is there just a single one patrolling in an extremely Euclidean rectangular pattern? That's what I'm going to test here. Oh, I believe that's the case. Now hopefully Walter's sensible enough to go slower. Okay. I'm taking this one back. So I'm not reading this text. Okay. Because that was a mechanical test. Now I know, like, oh, the timing is actually important here. The Migo is taking its time. If it catches me again, I will accept it. Oh. Oh. Earlier when Walter was like, the light crystal is missing. I thought like, well, hold on a second. How do you know about this? It's because he's just seen the other ones. The crystal is attached surprisingly tightly to the pedestal. I can't remove it by hand. Can you pry it out with a shard? I can't remove the crystal with that. No, but... Okay, there goes the Migo. And now without rushing... Let's go that way and follow its path. And check it out. These are actually very straightforward symbols. They tell you what the shape of the hallway you'll be going into is. And this goes outside, which is where I'm going to go for the moment. Been out here. Did I already do a thing putting something in this indentation? This looks like it could fit there. Ah, perfect fit. No, I didn't do this. Look at that. Some sort of console rose up from the ground. What's a console in your mind, Walter? It's some sort of console that was hidden under the floor tiles. There's a shiny shard embedded in it. Well, can we take it? I might have use for this shard. There's nothing to take anymore. Can I take this back? I'll take this back. Yes. The doorway leads to a corridor. Because we can't see what Walter sees, I'm forgiving myself for save scumming this part. Because if I walk in there and the Migo's there, Walter wouldn't have done that. And then, let's get out of the path of the Migo. Now we know it's a pretty confined area, too. Does this new shard somehow work to pry this out? I can't remove the crystal with that. No. And then this door is closed, right? Is that what's going on here? Yep. I don't know how to open this door. It's just a single slab of metal without any handles or keyholes. Do shards open it? And that doesn't work. I suppose I should have accepted that. What about these crates? Or will he only look in the one crate? Yeah, nothing here. Okay. So there's fucking remember the melody, perhaps? All the things about how he doesn't know what the hieroglyphs mean. We come in here, it's dark. Darkness. I don't think this shard is just going to work. That won't fit in the pedestal. Okay. This is a mild spoiler I'm willing to ask for, Cedric. If you're listening. If you're there at the moment. Is the solution to the colored buttons that I'm supposed to remember the melody from the previous dream and play it again? Great. Thank you. I was pretty hopeful that that wouldn't be the answer, but it's great to have it confirmed. Okay. Well, what else can I learn here? Something is tugging at my mind. Well, that's not great. Look through the crate, Walter. I don't think I need any of this junk. Need blankets? I don't need the old blankets. Want to read the terrifying books? I don't have time to read the books now. And I couldn't concentrate it on anyway. I don't want to let my guard down in this place. You get the bottles? I can't reach the bottles because they're too high. But I don't think I need them anyway. I don't need an extra pair of shoes, especially if they're in that condition. The crate is too high. I can't reach it. Hold on. When Amigo walks by, can I get a right click on it? It's also possible Walter's just going to wake up. My head! I'm losing control. Okay. I didn't get much sleep. I had restless dreams. There was that old hag again. Clutching and clawing at my neck. That awful face. I can still hear her hideous, fiendish expression. See, not hear. After that, I plunged into a roaring twilight abyss. Then the dream changed. I was again in that strange building with the otherworldly architecture. Sanity minus 1.4. I think it was minus 1.6 the other time. For all that's at all helpful. British! Welcome! Poor Walter. Actually has infinite space when he's having his bad dreams. Wait, I didn't leave the light on, did I? That light's not on? Ridiculous. Okay, fine. I would have sworn I remembered to turn that light out. Then again, maybe Dombrowski's just full of shit. Oh, hey, something's afoot here. Those look like moving boxes. Looks like I'm getting a new neighbor. Uh-oh. Yeah. Hello there. Just a second. Hello. Moving in, I see. Yep, you caught me in the middle of it. I'm trying desperately to cram all my stuff into this little room. I'm Walter Gilman, fellow boarder. I live in the attic room. Yeah, Frank Elwood. I was afraid you were going to say that, but just call me Elwood. Everyone else does. Sure thing. Nice to meet you, Walter. I just wanted to say hello to a new neighbor. Do you happen to attend Miskatonic University? Yes, I just started. Me too. We'll be seeing each other often then. Just keep your hands off Allison. I think so. Yeah, be a mensch, Walter. Do you need any help moving in? I could help you carry some of this stuff. It's already moved in, Walter. But okay. Really? I have to warn you, it's a real mess inside. This could take some time. And not to sound like an ass, but you don't look that athletic. I wouldn't want you to break your back over this. I'll help. I can do it, no problem. I'm not in any rush. In that case, you can grab that box over there. Wow, this is heavy. You'll get a good workout. 5 hours pass. There. How come you get a kitchenette? Finally. I think this is the 5th version of the furniture arrangement. Yeah, I like this one the best. I like this one the best. All right, I'll leave you to settle in. Hey, thanks a bunch, Walter. Feel free to stop by. That took forever. Ah! I think I strained my back. I'm not used to lifting heavy objects. You weren't even lifting. I'm hungry. Well, we can fix that instantly. Belch. I'm full. A little bruised. But, throw some liniment on that. No, Walter, that's not what you're supposed to do with liniment. Very good. I can feel the pain fading away. You're losing consciousness. Okay. Well. Every day a fresh set of horrors to grapple with. Let's go downtown. If only Frank had tossed me a buck. We get the sheet of tin. Good day, sir. What can I do for you today? Here's what we have. I'm just here to get my bachelor chow for the weekend. We'll have a $1 surplus for the week, so that's good. And goodbye. Get your newspaper. No, I just rely on my neighbors to occasionally buy one and leave it in the lobby. Hey, it's Allison. But I'll just leave her to stare at the empty fireplace. Okay. Got a whole week to get exams up, and we're studying with Allison tomorrow. So I'm going to take the day off of that and see how we can do learning about the occult. When we're not being disturbed. Plus 0.3, not bad. He's got no thoughts to share. We're up to 1.5. Yeah, like Walter should ask some, deeper questions and see if, sort of way that we can help Allison with what's going on with her. I don't think I should have Walter. Oh, damn it, I didn't tell Dombrowski, so the counter's not even going on my new light bulb. Should Walter work this late? He's just bruised, but he's very tired. I've talked myself into it. I'm going home. Got a date tomorrow. If I'm not kidnapped to the far reaches of space and devoured by fungus monsters in my sleep. It looks like the plant's dead. That's true, Walter. It's kind of bleak. But otherwise, I don't know. I don't think it's open. Actually, you know what? What if Frank's arrival is the trigger? Hey, Walter. What's up? Well, I didn't manage to get into room 2 there before I got occupied. Hey, Joe. Yes? Let's see. Well, let's chit-chat. Keeping busy with the repairs. Yeah, but I can't complain. This is the only thing I'm really good at. Proper 1920s men. They just have the same conversations over and over about work. Never get deep. Come on. The thing about my room. I'll tell you the story sometime, but right now... If there's any other room vacant, I suggest you switch to that. I see. I don't need a plank for the rat hole right now. But what if he's come across a sheet of tin? About fixing that boat. You need to find a good patch. Like in those tin advertisement signs. You nail it in place, coat the edges with tar. Honorary bigot. Least favorite. Stupid AI name. Oh, I missed the end of the dialogue, but I do not think that it ended with Joe saying, "Hey, free tin, Walter. I'll let you get back to your work." Hey, and by the way, have you met our new neighbor? Yes, I've met Elwood. He's from the university too, right? Right. Must be nice to have a fellow student living in the same house. He seems all right. See you around, Walter. Yeah. Maybe the AIs are smarter than we give them credit for. Okay. Gotta run to the washroom, folks. Very brief intermission, and we'll find out what fresh horrors await Walter when he tries to sleep. Hang tight, gang. I'll be right back with you. We're back in business. Okay. Okay. Resume. It's only evening. Can I go to sleep because I'm really tired, though? I can hear, like, or at least I think I can hear little whispers in the soundtrack. Let's pop some sleeping pills. I hope the pills work. I should go to bed soon. They're not gonna work. That was the last dose. It's okay, we can lick the bottle tomorrow. Let's try to sleep. Nos somos malefeci. Fortuna prosperitas abundinatio. This place again. This part of the wall is covered with drawings of strange symbols, lines, and curves. Some of the figures resemble mathematical symbols. This is too cryptic for me to understand. I need to study more of the occult and math. My goodness, there's so much to study. It's a trap door hatch. It's been secured with a padlock. I can't recognize any of the books. These books are in bad condition. Make note of some titles, Walter. There's big patches of mold growing on them. The old hag I've seen before. Why are you saying all this stuff out loud, Walter? Have a little tact. She's watching my every move. Excuse me. It's a complicated looking alchemy station. I don't really know how it works. I need to study chemistry if I want to know more. The university's library might have a suitable book for that. Oh, good. A task. A worn sack filled with some kind of grain. A large metal cooking pot that has seen better days. There's that cursed critter again. It's so small, Walter. Just stomp it right in the middle right now and break its spine. It's a dried herb, but I don't know what sort of herb it is. I'll have to study herbology. I need to study chemistry if I want to know more. Okay, jeez. Alright. A task. This drawing looks as if it's some kind of code or an instruction. The main feature is an 8-angled star polygon. There's 8 markers drawn at its tips. It's surrounded by arrows that go clockwise. And a symbol of a sun. There's a curious looking symbol at the center of the star. Strange looking symbol is drawn in the middle of the star. We're getting a lot more information out of the attic this time. Okay, what about the symbol? A circle with a cross in the middle inside another circle. It must mean something, but I'm not sure what. Okay. Did you want to touch it? There doesn't seem to be any mechanism to use here. Oh, just trace your finger along the shape while repeating the Latin phrases you just learned. This old and musty tome is lying on the table. The title of the book is Unos Sprechlichen Kulten. Unos sprechlichen Kulten. Oh, good, a child's cradle. There's an old cradle in the corner of the room. Except for a dirty old pillow, it's empty. Dirty pillows. Are we crossing over now? A piece of wood. Take it. Free wood. Why am I wet? I don't want to think about it. Why is Walter wet? A wine bottle is being used as a candlestick. How tacky. Can you unseal the padlock with your bare hands, Walter? The trap door is secured with a padlock. Can't open it without a key. Okay, at this point, will you take a book, Walter? I don't want to touch the books. I don't want that nasty looking mold on my hands. Yeah, that's fair. I see where you're coming from. What are these jars? There's a lot of different kinds of potions, ointments, and oils here. I can see a couple of bottles that look different from the rest. We get more precise than that. 2 of the bottles are blue. I'm in over my head with this. I need to study chemistry if I want to know more. If only I'd seen this stuff previous time, although, I don't know. Would I have used that much time? The label reads, Decoctio ad Reficiendo. Potion for restoration. This might be some kind of medicinal mixture. There's a list of ingredients on the bottle. It doesn't make much sense to me, but I'll copy it down for future use. Okay, we can work with this. I'll memorize the recipe, put it into my ingredient pouch. Ingredient pouch? Chemistry pouch added to the inventory. Interesting. The label reads Oleum Ethonisum, witch's oil. This looks like some sort of mixture, but I've no idea what it's used for. I'll copy the ingredients list down for future use. Rituals. Love it. I'll memorize the recipe and put it into my ingredient pouch. So is he putting the, stuff? Gross. It's an ingredient, but I don't know for what. I'd be more concerned with what it is. Fat of children. Revolting. Okay. Okay. Alright, just strangle her, Walter. Who are you? What do you want from me? Could demand to be let go. Never mind. But hold on. I haven't tried just smashing Brown Jenkins with a board. I can't attack the creature with this plank. Why not? Why not? It's too small to be used as a weapon. No, it isn't. This thing, it's horrifying, but it's basically a big rat. Put the board in its spine right at the middle and push it down with your foot. Can I just talk to him? No, he doesn't want me near him. Yeah. We got stuff we could work with here. And listen, spoilers for a 100-year-old short story, this game is not exactly following to the letter. Walter is capable of killing Kezia Mason in a one-on-one fight. Who are you? What do you want from me? Enough of this. Let me go. I want to wake up now.
Going so soon? Why, we are just beginning.
I didn't get much sleep. I had restless dreams. At least we're going out for coffee. It's that old crone again. Clutching and clawing at my neck. After that, I plunged into a roaring twilight abyss. Then, the dream changed. I was inside the witch's hut again. I remember seeing a curious symbol and Some kind of a chart. Seemed important in the dream. I'll make a quick sketch of it while I still remember it. A veil has been lifted from my eyes. Dark events are in motion. A voice from the depths of time and space is calling me. I feel that if I don't turn back now, my fate is sealed. And yet, what are we gonna do? It's still night. Okay. Just in case, I gotta throw down a save here. Don't want to miss my date with Allison. It doesn't work. Oh, the plank's still there. I thought it was gone. I guess she doesn't need to send Brown Jenkins through the plank. Okay. Can we sleep now? Yes, but he's gonna have bad dreams because he didn't take the sleeping pills. Oh, the sounds. I didn't get much sleep. I heard strange noises, like somebody walking in a nearby room. Buy earplugs again. There shouldn't be anyone else living on the attic floor. I have a study session with Allison today. Hungry. Well, you're gonna be okay hunger-wise. Ah. Recipes. He didn't bring the wood back from the dream. I mean, I don't think that was a dream. But he didn't bring the wood back anyway. Eat your rations. And it's noon. You enter the coffee house. Allison's already there.
You want to order something before we start?
The coffee here is quite decent. Yes, I know. We've discussed this every week since we met. Yes, I might take a cup of coffee.
Let's get started then.
We're gonna do a mix. I would like to at some point, because it'd be good for Walter's sanity. You know what? Let's try it. I'm gonna blow off studying altogether and see if it helps Walter's sanity to just mac on Allison all day. Can I ask you something? Was he going for it? Like a real conversation? Go ahead. No jokes. First of all, I don't have any faith in Walter's ability to tell a good joke. But also, no, this is the moment. So, where are you from? I think I can hear a New England accent.
I'm a true Arkhamite.
Oh.
Our family has been here since the 17th century. I still live with my parents in the old family house. I'd like to have my own place at some point, but it's more economically feasible this way.
Of course.
And what about you?
I'm from Haven. I actually haven't, Cedric, and I will in a moment. Actually, we moved to Haverhill when I was just a few weeks old.
I've never been there.
Her New England accent is coming out.
But didn't they have that big rat bite fever there a few years ago?
Yes. I guess that's what we are known for nowadays. Well, Walter's got the rat bite fever.
Well, on my behalf, welcome to Arkham.
Thanks. Boom. So yes, there's definitely a sign. Oh god. Also, now that I have noticed the milk teeth, although I don't think I've commented on it. I think the idea, although maybe I'm wrong, maybe milk teeth is a recognized phrase that has a meaning. I think it's just an idea, it's the promoting bone and enamel health through consumption of calcium. I think that's the idea there. I like this. We serve fresh Innsmouth tuna. No, thank you. I'll just have a coffee, please. And one of the donuts that doesn't have an infinite hole. Perfect circle in the middle of it. Hey, want to hear a joke?
A joke? Why not?
I only know two, but this is the better one.
Oh, that's charming, Walter. I can't wait.
Okay, here goes. Why were the trousers not allowed to enter the school?
Why is that?
Because they were suspended.
Ha! That's pretty good. I didn't think you to be such a joker.
Well, I don't make a big deal of it.
Well, we hardly touched the books, but I had a good time anyway. It was nice to chat.
Agreed.
Let's do this again sometime.
See you around. I'm very tired. Oh no, losing some of his hard-earned sanity. Home sweet home. Bruises are slowly healing. No dreams in the witch house? Oh, what a lousy sleep. Disturbing thoughts kept me awake. Damn it! The sleeping pills would have helped with that. At least I got a few things back. It's still night. I think I just need to rest, though. Don't want to sleep too much of the day away. I accidentally fell asleep. What a lousy sleep. Damn it. Disturbing thoughts kept me awake. Well, he's losing his mind. Oh, and it's Sunday. So, I guess it's not the end of the world. He can't go to the university. That hit the spot. Let's study general math. See if I have any luck. There's nothing else really to do today. I don't hear any sounds. I'm very tired. But, a bit better at math, a bit less sane. Lazy Sunday, sort of. I'm gonna fall asleep when I do this, aren't I? Nope. Ah, good rest. Now we're only mostly very tired. My math is now a solid 3. 6.4 obviously is not good for the exam. But I'll hit the books this week. Hopefully. Just sleep, Walter. Just have a sleep. Just don't get kidnapped even once. Oh, it's a lousy sleep. Disturbing thoughts kept me awake. And yet, my bruises have healed. It's still nighttime. Why can't this guy own a pocket watch? Ah, good rest. Alright. We love our Mondays, because that's when Aunt Abigail? Except the sun's not even out. Has the postman been? Ah, I've got some mail. Rain, sleet, or hail. There's a letter addressed to me. The postage stamp is from Haverhill. Yeah, no shit. Oh. This is something else. It's another letter from Aunt Margaret. Okay, not quite.
Dear Walter, I hope this letter finds you well. So, how's life in Arkham? Have you made any new friends at the university? It must be exciting to live in a big city. Sometimes I am a bit jealous of you. Here, things are pretty much the same. I went to Newburyport to visit your mother last Tuesday. I sent your greetings to her. She's doing all right. so please don't worry about her.
Okay.
About your studies. We are all very proud of you, Walter. Your exam results are nothing but impressive. I've always known that you are gifted, but you've managed to outdo yourself. Just remember to rest as well. The semester is long, and you don't want to wear yourself out. They should be grateful to have you as a student. Your affectionate aunt, Margaret.
Okay. Aunt Margaret is really pleased by my performance. Well, she should be. I've worked really hard and has bore fruit. Boom. Feel insane. Where's my friggin' nothing? Okay. I guess that was Sunday mail? Wait. I could have just looked at the letter. Okay. Nap for 1 more hour, Walter. Take every little bit of rest you can get. Ah, good rest. Tell me that Aunt Margaret hasn't just like decided to cut me off. No. I've got some mail. Aunt Margaret has sent my weekly allowance. Cha-ching. There's $12 in the envelope. It's today's newspaper. No one will miss it if I take it. How do you know? How you know? Hold on. Occurs to me, if I'm meeting Greg somewhere, I should check a text message that comes in case it's Greg saying something has happened. No, it's not. One moment. I can't share it right now because it's in my phone. It's also compressed because she sent it through a text. But Danielle took a very endearing picture of myself with my drag mom and drag sister last night. Myself in boy form and their selves in not boy form. All right. Walter's very tired. He's got $13, 7 of which he needs for food, 2 of which he needs for a thing of tin. It's a sunny day for once. I got no sleeping pills. I got no earplugs, which I could probably also use. Well, let's go downtown. Get your newspaper. Ha! I already got it, and I didn't have to give you $1, you little brat. What can I do for you today? Well, here's what we have. I'll have today's and tomorrow's rations. I mean, I'm gonna need it. I gotta do the things in the quest. 1 sheet of tin, please. And that's the last plate we have right now. Check back with us. We'll probably have more later. I don't know how many leaky rowboats I'm even gonna need to fix. Goodbye. Goodbye. So, yeah. To the pharmacy. Ah, good morning, sir. What can I do for you today? Well, let me see. I have $9. I bought 2 days of rations, so I need to buy 5 more days of rations. So that's $4 left. I want $1, but I can make $2 by working for a day, if I can get that in. So hold on. 5 more bucks on what things? 5 more foods, 1 date, 6. Leaves me with 3. So I need to work more if I'm going to buy both sleeping pills and earplugs. Walter's losing his goddamn mind and he's not sleeping. I gotta do it. So Thursday, he's gonna relax before the exam by doing meditative yard work. I hope the weather's good. And I'm back soon. I'm back soon. Okay. Hey, it's Allison. Let's not waste any time. Hello again.
Hi, Walter.
What's up? She's checking her course schedule. You should friggin' write it down. Maybe Allison's just dealing with post-concussion syndrome. Like a book fell on her head while she was moving in. About studying together.
I have an upcoming exam soon. Can you ask me again after that?
Oh, right. So no date this weekend, probably. Oh, okay. Sure. I'll ask you again after the exam.
Just ask her on a date, man. Great.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a little courage, man. Wait, he's very tired. I should have got coffee, especially now that I know I'm probably not going on a date this week. Ah. You know what? Got my sanity up by 0.2. Okay. Very tired, but we're gimmicking it with coffee. My exam skill could definitely go up, but I want my general math up too. I'm going to do direct algebra study today, and hopefully I can get some more direct math in once I'm more confident in my overall score. I just want to get in the A range. Whatever is capable of increase or diminution is called a magnitude or a quantity. And I think I'll be okay on the actual exam questions you have to ask. The coffee keeps me going. That was the plan, Walter. I'm hungry. I'm exhausted. Okay, well, there's nothing we can do about that. Did I not buy rations? No, I did. Have some rations, Walter. Tasty. I'm full. And then, gotta try to, remain alive. Wait, where did my exam score end up? Hey, we're just about at the B. Rest for 4 hours. I'll put my earplugs in just in case. Ah, good rest. Sanity comes back a bit. I remain exhausted. But I guess that's okay. Can I go visit Elwood? It's open. Hi, Walter. What's up? Let's look around. Astounding detective stories. It's one of Elwood's pulp magazines. Judging by the title and the raunchy cover art, the magazine is not high literature. Walter prefers weird fiction. It's a family portrait. I can recognize Elwood, even though he's a few years younger in the photo. Sure. The family seems quite well off. The atmosphere is relaxed and people are smiling. They can get him a room with a kitchenette. Seems like a happy family. Well, you have an aunt that loves you, and a mother that is probably doing her best. It sounds like something horrible has happened to her. I suspect she's in some sort of care facility. The shelf is filled with assorted items. Some of the stuff is sports related. There's a bunch of sports, shoes, a football, and a worn-out baseball. There's only 2 books here. Call of the Wild by Jack London and Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. There's 2 trophies on the shelf. How do you know, Walter? Elwood must be an able sportsman, because they didn't have participation trophies back in the 20s. If I'd been into sports, I'd be impressed. Oh, don't be a snob, Walter. It's a photo of a baseball team. The players are all in their late teens. wearing their uniforms and waving their bats and mitts. I can spot Elwood in the back row. There's something written in the corner of the photo. Arkham Sluggers, 26. I'm betting this is a photo of Elwood's high school sports team. Yeah, you're not going to get good odds on that. Can I ask you something? Shoot. Well, ask to stay the night. We don't know each other well enough yet, but this is a strategy the real Walter Gilman in the short story employs. Look, he's like, oh man, what is this fucking weird nerd gonna ask me? He's filled with trepidation. Let's just chit chat for now. I'm too exhausted to be having a conversation right now. What are you reading there?
It's the Spicy Western Tales magazine.
Have you read it? No. Well, you should. The stories are really exciting. My. Yeah, poor fictional Elwood is the one left to pick up the pieces in the short story. I'll put my earplugs in just in case. Fuck, I should have goddamn had the sleeping pills. Oh, it doesn't matter. Sleeping pills can't save you from being kidnapped to the planet of the Migo. The far reaches... Oh no, this is even worse. Sign the book. Oh hey, it's Nyarlathotep. A huge robed man is staring at me. Don't say anything racist, Walter. His features appear Caucasian, but his skin is pitch black. Well, hold on, Walter. What about his skull shape? Did you bring your calipers? The stone slab is covered with drawings of strange symbols, lines, and curves. Some of the figures resemble mathematical symbols. But this is too cryptic for me to understand. I need to study more of the occult and math. It's tough to tell, like, am I, like, on schedule at all with the game, or have I left stuff behind? Have I missed it? It's an ornate dagger. Its design is curious, but I can't place it to any specific artistic movement or culture. Somehow, it's giving me the creeps. Is it because it's part of this dreadful dream that you're having? The Book of Adzathoth. Don't read that too closely. There's a long list of signatures on the pages. Looks like they're written in blood. Well, the pages are full of signatures. Some are written in Latin, some in Arabic, or Cyrillic alphabets. Or is that Cyrillic? I think I can spot Chinese letters, too. All written in blood. Honestly, kind of impressive if Walter can actually identify Chinese characters versus... Let's look at the ominous empty space for a moment. There's an empty space for one more signature. I wonder who's going to sign. It's a pen made of a large black feather. The hollow shaft of the feather is filled with blood. Well, hopefully I'm allowed to not sign yet. It's a crude clay bowl. It's full of blood. My blood. Where am I? What is this place?
Sign the book, and we'll let you be. Won't we, Jenkin?
Azathoth? No. No. I will not. You can't make me do that.
Curse ye. Go!
I didn't get much sleep. I had restless dreams. I remember a horrifying place at the center of the cosmos. A monstrous entity was approaching. Probably Azathoth, the idiot god at the center of the universe. I can't recall. Did I sign the book? Okay. This is not a great situation for poor Walter. But... well, I'm going to sleep, so I don't think I need to treat the scratch. I absolutely need to pop some sleeping pills and pray to God that Walter's not just going to have a heart attack. I hope the pills work. I should go to bed soon. You know the Sylvester and Tweety? Do you remember the Sylvester and Tweety cartoon where it's a parody of Alfred Hitchcock's Presents Mysteries, and Sylvester thinks he actually got Tweety? I feel like Walter's feeling like Sylvester at the point where he's like chain smoking, he can't sleep and stuff. Alright, please. Please. Yog sort of save me. I'll give myself to you if you just let Azathoth leave me alone for the night. I'll put my earplugs in just in case. I slept well. Now I'm merely friggin' tired and it's noon already. Scratched up by this horrible thing, but that's why we take pills constantly. Much better. I can feel the pain fading away. I'm a mite peckish, but I'll break fast right away and then get to the library. And that hit the spot. Yeah, I'm at 7.2. I think I'll do one more day. It's today's newspaper. No one will miss it if I take it. Actually, hold on a second. Hold on. My sanity's actually... I feel like I would personally be doing worse than 4.2. He's just so chuffed from having one night of good sleep. Arkham advertised it Tuesday, April 6th. There's an exhibition at the Miskatonic Museum today. Ah, fuck. I should go to that. It's all about ancient Egypt and its occult sciences. The highlight of the exhibition is the mummy of the pharaoh Amenhotep II. The second, sorry. They don't call them two like a sequel. Tickets, $1. Okay. We need to think, Walter. We need to think. I've got $4. Egad. So what's my plan? $4. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I need to make $2. And then I'll have $1 left over. As long as everything goes perfectly. I hope I learned something at the museum. The event doesn't start until evening. Okay. So I can actually get some studying in today as well. I've eaten for the day. So I can get tomorrow's rations tomorrow. Barring disaster. Okay. Well. How am I for time? Oh, I got time. Walter can definitely endure more horrors. And I just did a save, which I'm happy about because I'm going to try the math books just to see how much I gain from them. But if it's too low, I reserve the right to panic and reload. I probably don't care. The pain reliever liniment helped to block out the pain. Hell yeah. I'm very tired. But a little bit more math. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's go home. Uh-oh. Oh, it's Elwood. Thank goodness. Hi, Walter. What's up? What's up? Let's make small... Let's ask if do you want to hang out? Let's be bros. If he asked me to go for coffee, though, then I fucked all my money up. Wait, we can hang out at the museum? Want to hang out? Maybe have a cup of coffee. The museum, Walter. Sounds good. Damn. I don't have any money with me. Oh. Shit. No, I'm sorry, Elwood, this is gonna have to wait. Well, we could do it another time. I'll treat you next week, and once I've aced my exam, get a big bonus. Sure. See you around. Bye. Okay. Pay $1? Yep. I just won't tell Elwood about this. The exhibition gave you insight into ancient Egypt and its mythology. You learned a lot about the occult practices of the old world. Which is what I was hoping for. What an interesting exhibition. It seems that all the Egyptians thought of was death and the dead. But he learned a lot. Maybe on the weekend. Sometime soon he's got to work on his crazy theories that will eventually, you know, contribute to his destruction. But I think this weekend, if I'm like thriving. Just in case. I don't know what I'm saving for. I don't know what I'm concerned about wanting to reverse. So I'm just going to take sleeping pills, of course. Because another good night's sleep would be just the thing for Walter. I hope the pills work. I should go to bed soon. Yes, you should. I'll put my earplugs in, just in case. They're gonna keep doing this till I sign the book. Nos sumus malefici, fortuna prosperitas abundantia. This place again. Except now, a huge robed man is staring at me. His features... Yeah. Well, let's talk to Nyarlathotep, the herald of the idiot god Azathoth. Who are you? My names are many as are my forms and faces. Cool. Do I know enough about the occult now? Probably not. This part of the wall is covered with drawings of strange symbols, lines, and curves. Some of the figures resemble mathematical symbols. But this is too cryptic for me to understand. I need to study more of the occult and math. Yes. Okay, hold on. For going up 0.3 at a time, maybe I just drill down on math as much as I can and just settle for like an A minus, an A. Can I ask, who are you? What do you want from me? Well, I'm gonna come find you and smack you with a board in the real world, lady. Enough of this. Let me go. I want to wake up now.
Going so soon? Why, we are just beginning.
I didn't get much sleep. I had restless dreams. I plunged into a roaring twilight abyss. Then the dream changed. I was inside the witch's hut again. Alright, some sanity damage, and I start out very tired, which is not a great start to the day, especially because I am going to have to work at some point, and also this makes my studying less effective, so maybe I should study algebra directly today. Cannot buy more coffee. Is it Wednesday? Oh God. And I gotta work tomorrow to earn the money to survive through the weekend. No, the general store is open on the weekend and I don't have a date. So on Saturday I could work for the money. Oh man. Well, do your best, Walter. I think I will. Do the elements of algebra. Product of two negative numbers is a positive. My tiredness affected my studies. The pain makes it a bit should have taken my liniment. Still, 0.05. Great. I'll only study regular math. I'm hungry. Right, gotta go get food with my dwindling supply of money.
Get your newspaper.
Never gonna pay for a newspaper. So now, plan is this for the day. It's merely afternoon. Let's rest. And then maybe I can have a conversation with Elwood tonight. I'll put my earplugs in just in case. Oh, good rest. Little saner. Not really any less tired. What are you going to do? Oh, Joe's home from work. I just don't feel like he's going to tell me the horrors yet. It's open. Oh, wrong voice. It's open. Hi, Walter. What's up? Can I ask you something? Shoot. All right. I'm going to sit down and chat to Elwood in just a moment. I drank a lot of coffee. So I'm going to run to the washroom again for a brief intermission. Hang tight, gang. I'll be right back with you. I didn't press the button. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Hang tight, gang. I'll be right back with you. And we're back. And I will say, on the note of, as I've pointed out a few times, H.P. Lovecraft certainly had some notable qualities as an author, but the ability to create characters was not one of them. I think the game has done a great job of figuring out how would these two, how would Elwood and Gilman be different characters. It's as simple as he's the letter jacket varsity guy, and he's the gloomy study nerd. All right, let's see what happens. Are you in a hurry? Could we have a little chat? Sure, take a seat. Let's talk about our studies. So, how are your studies going? It's been tough, to be honest. I'm not sure if I have what it takes. I mean, there's so much to do and see. Sitting and reading all day is not my idea of fun. I guess it's okay in the winter time, but I don't want to spend all of my summer with my nose in a book. It's April. What about you? I can see that it might be a problem for some, but I'm fine with it. A little saner. I think I can do, let's see. Hopefully Walter doesn't kill himself with 3 more hours of chatting. I just moved to Arkham. What do you think of the city? There's all these wild rumors about its dark history. And also the witch who lives in my attic and her rat familiar. Yeah, tell me about it. I think its reputation is greatly exaggerated. Oh. Every big city has weird stuff happening. I can't get it out of my head that is going to be happening to Allison because of my own Call of Cthulhu investigation I ran. But if you aren't looking for trouble and poking your nose into the wrong places, you'll be all right. I've been living here all my life, and I've never seen a ghost or a goblin. You're probably right. It's getting late. I'm going to hit the sack. Good night. I'm exhausted. Ah! My head. Something is tugging at my mind. That's not good. Oh no. Walter, what are you doing? No? Where am I? How did I get here? Was I sleepwalking? I don't remember going to bed. This has never happened before. I don't like it. Well, hey, you're hanging in. 3.5. That could be worse. Let's go home, though, Walter. Oh, good. The map's disabled. Let's wander the streets, then. Oh, that was pretty simple. Go home, Walter. Well, surely the tug of my mind won't interfere with my dreams. The rat hole cover has been devoured. Well, that's ominous, Cedric. You shouldn't be doing this right now. That's why I'm reserving the right to be like, this was stupid, I shouldn't have done this. I think I saw a pile of small bones inside. Must be some dead critter that got trapped inside. Okay. Well, that isn't solving the rat problem at all. I don't have a replacement board right now, although maybe Joe's got one. All we can do is try. I hope the pills work. I should go to bed soon. Hopefully I know Elwood well enough now I can sleep over at his place. This persists. I'll put my earplugs in just in case. I would cover myself with nails and shit. Holy shit. I slept well. Dude, what a cold day it is. That's fine. Who cares? What a wonderful life. Oh, I forgot to eat yesterday. I'm full. And yet, I mean, that's kind of beneficial, isn't it? I'd like to study once more. What's the money situation at the moment? $1. I have tomorrow's food. Do the exam. Work on Saturday. Buy food. I think that's viable as a strategy. Okay. See if there's any kind of event today when we come downstairs. There's not. Let's go to school. And I will do general math studies. Since those will have additional payoffs. And I'll be hungry at the end, but that's fine. Oh, wait. So I'm not getting ahead on food. I'm hungry. What? Math's up? We're at an A-. And I could study more, perchance. Yeah, I think this is the plan. For better or for worse. Belch, full. And buy... With my last dollar, I can get tomorrow's rations after the exam. Another 0.3 would get me to an A, at least. While also almost putting my math to a 4. Actually, might even round up a 3.9 to a 4. I'm very tired. But your math does not round up a 3.9 to a 4. Oh. Going home. You know what? Do we know old Elwood well enough? Because it'd be great to get another good night's sleep. And maybe, just maybe, we can have that. It's open. Hi, Walter. What's up? Can I ask you something? Shoot. Can I ask you a favor? Sure. What is it? There's some issues with my room. Issues? Well, to start off, there's this awful rat terrorizing me in my sleep. Terrorizing my sleep. It's scurrying, keeps me awake. And it even bit me. Yeesh! That sounds bad. It's gotten worse lately. So, would it be possible to stay the night here? In your room? Oh, I know it's a big favor. But I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Say that you have an exam tomorrow. It's true. You helped me, so I'll help you back. Sure, you can stay here. Thanks. I appreciate that. Sweet. What's the time situation? My. Not that we're leaving. It's merely evening, although I'm very tired. But that only affects studying. Can I ask you something? Yeah, let's... Are you in a hurry? Could we have a little chat? Sure, take a seat. Spring seems to be late this year. Cosmically late. Yeah, I can't wait for the summer. It felt like the winter lasted for ages. Any plans for the summer? I think I'll do some bicycling. I've been wanting to do a trip around the Miskatonic Valley. Visit the old towns around that area. Sounds good. It's getting late. I'm going to hit the sack. Do you want to stay the night here? Absolutely. Yes, please. All right. Let's make you a bed here on the sofa. Should I take my medicine first? Absolutely. You can still have, disturbing thoughts, even in Frank's room. Don't mind me. I hope the pills work. Don't say that out loud, Walter. You sound crazy. I should go to bed soon. I'll put my earplugs in just in case. Morning. Did you get any sleep? Yes, I slept like a log. Good to hear. I'd better get going to the university. Are you coming? Yeah. Yes, let's get going. What a cold day it is. It's the day of my exam, right? Yes. All right. What is the square root of a negative number? An imaginary number. I'm quite sure about this. What is the product of two negative numbers? We went from a much harder question to a much easier question. It's positive. Negative times a negative is a positive. And this one I know. Define a Euler's imaginary number. Oh no. A number that can have several values? I don't even remember this one. I'm quite sure about this. But I'm pretty sure that imaginary numbers are impossible, so I felt okay. According to Euler, whatever is capable of increase or diminution is called. This is another harder question followed by an easier follow-up. A magnitude or a quantity. This one I know. And that went well. The exam results should be on display after the weekend. It's merely noon. I'm a mite peckish. So... don't know why I felt the need to save. But... I'm going to let Walter get hungry, because what a great opportunity to, put some more time in on his theory, I'm thinking. Maybe next week I can talk to Professor here and see what progress I'm making. Ah, I'm hungry. Theory plus 6. Holy smokes. Oh, I bet actually finishing this is relevant to the dream puzzles or to understanding the symbols. Good evening, sir. What can I do for you today? Here's my last dollar. My favorite. Cold soup, stale crackers. Real bachelors gobble it right up in the street. It would be unbecoming of me to start imposing repeatedly on Frank already. But maybe there's new talk with Joe, or maybe Joe has a plank. It's open. Hey, Walter. What's up? Well, hey, Joe. Yes? He's not gonna tell me. I'm not even gonna waste my time. Do you happen to have a piece of wood I could take? Let me see. No, I don't think I have any right now. Ask again in a day or two. I might have some later. All right. Okay. I'll let you get back to your work. See you around, Walter. Well, hopefully I'm going to have a bunch of money next week. We can re-up on pills. Not that this is going to help if I'm being rat bitten in my sleep. I hope the pills work. Should go to bed soon. That was the last dose. No. I'll ask her tomorrow when I'm getting my odd job. Thank you for the reminder, Cedric. I can definitely imagine wanting to have a light in this room again. I'll put my earplugs in just in case. I slept well. Yeah, exactly. Let Walter detox a little. Look at this guy. He's almost half sane again. It's cold. It's the middle of the night, too. Okay. Fuel for the fire. Start a fire. Shan't be cold for long. And then we can rest a little and hopefully score back some sanity. This is going to be a big weekend. I'll put my earplugs in just in case. Cracking good. A good rest. My earplugs have degenerated beyond use. Chuck them in the fire. I need to buy a new pair. What a cold day it is. Well, fortunately, I have my thermal underwear. Because we got no money, and we got no food. But we can address these problems. Coming! Yes, what is it now? Oh, yeah, we got some issues here. A rat bit me while I was sleeping. We've already done this. This is getting intolerable. Oh dear. There must be something we can do about this. Yes, I'll give you money for the rat poison. They sell it in the First National stores. Here. It should keep the vermins away for good. I don't think this is actually going to solve the Brown Jenkins problem. Okay, I'll try that. The light bulb in my room blew out again. Again. We'll just skip this one. No, it's not all. You still have work to do around the house. Let's see. The yard could use raking. The rain gutters are clogged and could use cleaning. These do not seem like tasks. The firewood chopping is one that makes sense to constantly renew every week. What is going on with these rain gutters? They're getting clogged this quickly over the course of a few weeks in April. But are you sure you want to do this now? It's freezing outside. Well, I have cold weather clothes. But I'll clean those gutters. Be nice to get up on the roof. Hopefully they're not slippery. Hopefully it's not slippery. We'll see. I could clean the gutters. Very well. You climb onto the roof and start to clean the clogged and filthy rain gutters. It's tricky work that requires good balance. The cold weather makes the work miserable, but luckily, you have your thermal underwear on. The rain gutters are now unclogged and cleaned. Very well. Here's your payment. $2 for a day's work. Thanks. I'm hungry. Yeah, I bet. Well, let's go. Going to First National? Good day, sir. And what can I do for you today? Do you sell rat poison?
Sure. I have it here under the counter. I don't want kids messing with the stuff.
$5, but she gave me $5 as promised. Unbeatable executioner. Apply to food baits. Will not poison dogs or cats. It's not how rat poison works. Safe to handle. But food bait, shit. Don't think I'm going to be able to do anything because I'm not going to have enough rations. I can do more chores tomorrow. Alright, we'll see what happens. I also, like, again, it's not super obvious to me how this could possibly help.
Hey, Walter! Isn't this a surprise?
Hello, Allison. Let's make a little small talk. No. Wait, I just spent all my money. Can't hang out. How's it going?
Good. Except it's freezing out here.
Spring is late this year. I have to go now.
Sure. See you around.
Goodbye. Hopefully we're in the same class again. Is it feasible to work on Sunday and get to the uninhabited island? So I really want to test that island out. So I feel like I probably can. So I'm going to try setting up the rat trap after I get a fire going. So poor Walter doesn't freeze. And even if it's cold again tomorrow, we'll make it to Monday with the firewood supply. Let's light the fire. 1 hour passes. Walter just struggling with the fire. I'll eat my food. Make sure to eat your own food before you poison any of the food. And now I'll do this Sunday test. Okay. I'm warm again. So do I go rat poison onto food? Mixing the rat poison with food is how it's normally used. But the rats seem to gnaw their way through the plank that's covering the hole. Oh. Walter's thinking. Poisoning the plank directly might be a better idea. It is. That's a great idea, Walter. I hope that Joe happened to pick up a plank in his wild Saturday travels. It's open. Hey, Walter. What's up? Hey, Joe. Yes? Do you happen to have a piece of wood I could take? Come on, Joe. Let me see. Come on, Joe. Nah, I don't think I have any right now. We'll try the poisoning tomorrow. Ask again in a day or two. I might have some later. All right. I'll let you get back to your work. See you around, Walter. I'm going to try this. Can we have another sleepover? No answer. I guess Elwood isn't home. Damn it. Break into his room and sleep in his bed. I'm rested. It's going to be too dark to study because I forgot to ask about the light bulb in time. So, am I allowed to rest even though I'm well rested? Ah, good rest. Little tiny bit of sanity back. It's late evening. Am I allowed to sleep even though I'm so refreshed? Yes. Amazing. I slept well. What if all of this is just a product of Walter's stress over school? So he's confident he did well on the math exam and he's just fine now. Very well. Crack of dawn. Let's get to work. I don't want to disturb Mrs. Dombrowski at this hour. You know what? It's the Sunday test. Let's try it in the opposite order. No, that won't work. We can't spend the day because you got to start the chores earlier. Wait, but I'm not poisoning the food, so I'm covered for food. I don't need to work today. So, does it just work this way? Alright, here goes nothing. I'll start by nailing the tin plate to the boat. Then, I need to hammer and bend it into the shape of the bow. This will take some time. Just like, I think it's just a scale thing, but it looks like the Miskatonic River. You could ford it. That worked quite well. I managed to shape the tin so that it's nicely in place. But the boat is not yet seaworthy. I need to seal the cracks so that it won't take on water. Good thing we got some pine tar. Which will also cause the boat to give fire damage for 45 seconds. Okay, now I'll apply the tar so that the cracks are sealed and the water stays out. Oh, what a stench.
Nothing like that tar smell, is there? Just stick your hand in the tar and spread it around with it. It's the tried and true way. You know, my pa used to make this stuff himself.
It's not pretty, but it should work. The tar seemed to really do the trick. I need to wait for the patch to dry. After that, the boat should be ready for use. Should be ready by tomorrow. Okay, fine. Excuse me.
What's on your mind, young feller?
Probably nothing. Yeah, there's really nothing. I'll take care. Sure. It's morning. Hey, it's sunny. I'm a mite peckish, but we'll take care of that. I don't think there's any reason not to spend my Sunday getting some odd jobs done. If I can if Walter makes it home while it's still morning. Yeah? Look at this guy. The picture of health. Picture of moderate sanity. Maybe she'll even have my light bulb. Possibilities are limitless. Coming. Yes, what is it now? Do you have the new light bulb for my room yet?
Yes, I have it now. I'll go get it.
Oh shit, is he gonna go install the light bulb, thus causing the work opportunity to be gone?
You're a fit young man, so you can replace it yourself, right?
Now that you've seen Elwood who moved in, you should understand I'm not fit. Alright, I'll change it myself then. Now looks like we can. But you know what? I don't need the money. And I'm gonna have a light bulb. Bye.
Goodbye.
Will he still just do it automatically? Yeah. If I choose to. And that should do it. Kind of implies there's another use for the ladder. Seems to work now. I'll return the ladder. Oh, still morning. It says I'm cold, even though it's a clear day. So I think we'll be fine. But I also have wood, and it's going to be replenished, so. It's also just, you know, it's homey to have a fire. Fuel for the fire. That was the last batch of firewood. Maybe Joe will have a plank today. Maybe everything's going to come up, Walter. Start a fire, eat some lunch, study a little. My occult knowledge is still not high. I'm curious if I ever reach the limits of what I can learn from these books. Or if they work like the exam books. Probably not. Damn it. Weird. I think I heard a child crying. It was coming from somewhere nearby. There shouldn't be any children in the house. It's against Mrs. Dombrowski's rules. Maybe we can get Kezia Mason evicted. I'm hungry. Well, we learned a wee little bit about the occult. I think it's time to try a different occult book. I'll return both my library books tomorrow. That hit the spot. I'm full. And it is now dusk. Hopefully Joe's home. I would love to try poisoning Brown Jenkins. It's open. Hey, Walter, what's up? Hey, Joe. Yes? You happen to have a piece of wood I could take? Nope. Alright. Well, the dream stays alive. Also, I think it's only $1 to buy a plank at the general store. Although I'll probably have enough horror. Independently. It's dusk. Just gonna try to be responsible about the light bulb. Put it on. Study general maths. Don't need to know anything about algebra anymore. Again, that sound of a child crying. It's coming from somewhere nearby. Well, at least I learned some math. Can I investigate? Yeah, I can. I could hear a child cry somewhere nearby. There shouldn't be any children in the house. It's against Mrs. Dombrowski's rules. So how could it happen? Well, hopefully the child crying is not too disturbing for Walter. Let's see if Elwood's down for another sleepover. It's late. I don't want to disturb... You do, though, don't you, kind of? No, he doesn't. Alright. Pray to whatever god terrifies you the least, Walter. Now let's see what happens. Go figure. Crying child is disturbing to Walter. What a lousy sleep. Again, that sound of a child crying. It was coming from somewhere nearby. Coming from in the rat hole? Nope. I'd like to talk to Dombrowski about the child. Coming. Yes, what is it now? Ahem. I want to make a complaint. I heard a child crying somewhere near my room. What? A child was crying. It's distracting me and I don't like it.
Has someone brought a child here? No, no. It's against the rules.
So you don't know anything about it?
Are you sure it was a child?
There was no mistaking the sound.
And I have to make some inquiries. That's grounds for eviction. It says so right there on the sign.
Okay, maybe we're getting Brown Jenkin out of here.
No children, no breeding, no...
All right. Just wanted to know if you knew about it. No breeding. What a way to put it.
I have to sort this out. Idiots.
Oh, there's not going to be any exam bonus yet. I've got some mail. Aunt Margaret has sent my weekly allowance, but I don't have any special spending to do. There's $12 in the envelope. Oh, come on, ma'am. A milk blood like me, Walter Gilman? Breeding? Okay. Well. Monday. Let's go downtown.
Breaking news!
Damn it. I'm just curious if there's actual news.
Have a good day now, mister.
Whoops. Arkham Advertiser, Monday, April 12th. There's an article that follows the kidnapping that happened in Owen's gangway. Okay, good. This is actual important breaking news for Walter to know about. A small child was snatched from a single mother's apartment. The superstitious residents of Owen's gangway have wild theories about the kidnapping, but no concrete evidence has been found. Probably nothing. The police are no closer to finding the child. Oh no. The weather forecast predicts a cold spell over Arkham starting tomorrow. Oh, that's the part that Walter's like, according to the paper, it could last almost a week. It's a good thing that I have thermal underwear. There's an interesting play this evening at the Arkham Community Theater. It's called The Yellow Man, I'm going. Or The King in Yellow. Tickets $1. Maybe I do want to go. There's so much to do. I'm down to $11. Obviously, $7 of that is food, leaving $4 left over, which is just enough to buy the things I like at the pharmacy. Pills and the earplugs. Fair chance. It'll be okay. Good morning, sir. What can I do for you today? Here's what we have. Although then there's also wanting the piece of wood. Then I would need to work in the cold for it, but I got my thermal underwear. You know what? Today's adventure is going to the island. So maybe I'll just roll the dice on Joe having a plank, finally. It's a work day. Maybe we could save money on... Well, sleeping pills and glue cost the same. So no. Can't just sniff glue until I fall asleep. So long. Not falling for that kid. Well, actually, it wasn't a trick. There was breaking news of a dreadful born. Good morning, sir. What can I do for you today? What can I do for you today? Here's what we have. Yeah, I'm getting my sleepy mix. Alright. Let's find out how we did. I hope it's another math course. It's probably not. Not bad at all. I got an A minus. That's a good result. Damn it. I thought I'd at least have an A. Oh well. My next course is Theory of Equations. Excellent. Required reading for the course is On Quaternions. My math skills will come in handy. Next lecture is April 13th. That's very soon. Next exam is April 20th. That's sooner than I'd like it to be. But we do already have 4.1 in the books, just from math knowledge. Let's get to work. Excuse me.
How can I help you?
Return the book. I'd like to return this book.
Thank you. Have a good day, sir.
Also return this book. Excuse me.
How can I help you?
Return book.
Have a good day, sir.
Like a fool, I've already forgotten what it told me I needed as the textbook. On equations? Or something very silly like that. On quaternions. I think if I had just gone to the O section of the card catalog, I would have found that. But okay. There's no chemistry stat. So I'm not entirely sure what the methodology is there. Okay. Observations on animal. The Odyssey. Oedipus. Egyptiacus. Oedipus Rex. Sophocles. The Old Regime and the Revolution. On collective memory. No. On the bearing of the principle of relativity on gravity. Astronomy. Okay. On the constancy of the velocity of light. On the constitution of atoms. On the electrodynamics of moving bodies by Einstein. On the origin of species by Darwin. On the structure of the human body by Vesalius. On the psychology and pathology of so-called occult phenomena. No, I don't think we're going to try to convince ourselves that this is not real. This is the exam book that I need. Where are my notes? Here they are. Really shouldn't I shouldn't need to write this down. HAM. But okay. Just sticking to the patterns that I've established for myself. On quaternions is of course in the math collection. Call number ham. And we're about to go ham. Is dear Gregory telling me that he's bailing? No. It was Gregory, but he's texting me about the Captain America skin in some game that everyone's all abuzz about. They say it's a skin, but there's also pretty clearly some bones involved. And then, just looking to see, no, okay. What's a cool occult book? There's no way the Necronomicon is not in the special collection. But let me look at some of these. Nope. Key of Wisdom sounds like it could be occult. It's an alchemical text. Hold on. The second collection is entirely alchemy texts? That seems absurd. The King in Yellow. The King in Yellow. I've read about this play. Allegedly, drives its readers to insanity. Too bad it's banned. Could have been good source material for my theory. Your theory that you're not going to make it to second year? Hey, Mary Shelley. This is an interesting book. I wouldn't call it a great book. Laws. The Legend of Good Women. Letter to a Friend. Letters to a Young Poet. Leviathan. No. Not about the... It's clearly Hobbes. Life of Charlotte Bronte. I assume this is by Mrs. Gaskell. It is. Lives of the most excellent painters. If this says pain angels or something, we can study up on the Cenobites. Love's Labor's Lost. It's a fun play. Kenneth Branagh made a fun adaptation of it. Come on. There's got to be one other, at least, appealing, freaky book. Emerald City of Oz. Experiments with alternate currents. That's Tesla. Farewell to Arms. Faust. 5 Children in It. You know what Walter could really benefit from reading? The Myth of Icarus. Oh, Einstein again. Look at Foundations of the Old Gods. Frankenstein, or pop quiz class. What's the subtitle of Frankenstein? The Modern Prometheus. Gay Science. General Theory of Magic. Fiction. The Gift. Gilgamesh. Assume that's the Epic of Gilgamesh. Gods of Mars. Golden Bough, the Golem, the Great Gatsby, the Great God Pan, Gutenberg Bible, Hamlet, Heart of Darkness, Historia Calamitatum, no. Yeah, you can call the monster, you can call, yeah, you can call the creature Frankenstein. As long as you're making sure to always call Frankenstein himself the Modern Prometheus. Oof. I mean, actually, I don't know. That might have been a good work of anthropology, where someone really tried. The Iliad, which I'm reading right now. Intermittently, I've been reading it all year, but I had a long, long break. But I'm back at it. It's great. There's a lot I could say about how cool. Introduction to the occult. No. Interpretation of dreams. No. Freud. I don't think anything about Walter's dreams involves a penis. The Invisible Man. I was pretty sure it was going to be Wells. In fact, now that I think about it, I don't believe... Oh, fuck me. Hold on a second. I hate when this happens. Ralph Ellison, yes. My brain was saying Emerson, and I knew Emerson was wrong. Dr. Moreau, Jane Eyre. I think I've gone through this. No, of course. It's Roman poetry. Okay. I've gone through the K's. Eminem. Macbeth. The Magus. Oh, this book might be good source material for the theory I'm writing. Okay. Malleus Maleficarum. I thought that was the first one I had, but maybe I'm misremembering. I didn't clarify it for myself here. Malleus Maleficarum. Section 2, of course, the occult section. Couldn't Walter just go in there and grab anything? Have a decent shot. Alright, let's get our library books. I gotta shut it down very soon. Or I'm gonna be late to meet Gregory for the football match. Well, that's not a good reason to not get started for the week. The call sign is ham. Should be close to the start of the H's. So perchance I need to move this. Yep. Idiot, Walter. I mean, Walter, you know. He doesn't have my yoga practice, so like the leaning might be really precarious given depending on which side he's leaning to. And crab is the one we're looking for. Oh, I'm not going to need... Yes, I am, aren't I? Yes. Those diffident little pushes. He's not going to be willing to do it, is he? No. Come on, Walter. You'd be terrible on The Price is Right. Oh, damn it. It was this position. Wait a minute. Nope, that's not an object. I was like, can we, like, you know, make a horrifying discovery that should have been in the special collection? Don't torment yourself by thinking about the Migo. It's still morning. But I should eat. I'm peckish. Tasty. Oh, if you eat while he's just peckish, he doesn't scarf it, so he doesn't have to belch. He can be a bit more of a gentleman. Good for him. Take the library books out.
Certainly. Have a good day, sir.
And then on Quaternions. And then, out of curiosity. Come in, the door is open. Hello, Walter. Jeez, can I talk to him about the display? No. Let's see. Do you happen to know about this strange-looking rod that was brought recently to the university? A local fisherman brought it here for examination a couple of weeks ago. Supposedly, it was made from exceptionally light metal. Yes, I remember hearing something like that. I never saw the item myself. Our chemistry expert, Professor Ellery, took it to be investigated. Do you know where it is now? You might want to check the archives. The examination is over? It might have been added to a collection. Thanks for the tip. Meanwhile, am I comfortable enough to tell him about this? Professor Armitage might be able to help me. No. Can I talk about the theory yet? Yeah. Excluding the special collection, do you have any tips for my research material? Are there certain books that would be especially suitable for my argument? Why not try this before going through the card catalog? Alright, I'm in control. You should consult the regular occult category. Malleus Maleficarum by Heinrich Kramer might be useful. Hey, it's good to just be told you're on the right track. It's the best known treatise on witches. You could also read Die Occulte Philosophia Libri by Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. The study of occult philosophy and ritual magic. Whoops. If you're looking for modern views, there's The Witch Cult in Western Europe by Margaret Murray. I should have been writing all of these down. Controversial work that suggests witch cult legends are in fact based in truth. Murray, Anthropology, Witch Cults. Thanks for the suggestions. No need to talk about publishing. I haven't finished the theory. And let me ask you something else. By leaving. Goodbye. Okay, well, what are we gonna do today, class? I want to do good on the exam. I've got 8 days. But you know what? I'm going to hold off on the narrower study because obviously getting the math up is super beneficial to Walter. Boom. The exact math boost I was expecting. Oh, right. Investigating the child kidnapping is an option now. And there's an event. It didn't say what the play was. Got the island situation to deal with. It's my final act today. I'll pick one of these. And if I'm dissatisfied with what immediately happens, I'll say next time. We'll pick it up here. Let's see. The Unvisited Island. Hey, old man.
Not that old.
Sorry. Just wanted to let you know that I fixed your boat.
Did you now? Well, I'm a man of my word. I'll let you use old Betty. Just don't do anything stupid with her.
Oh, I'm just going to investigate these standing stones.
Return back here once you're done.
Sure thing. The moment of truth. It's all the industrial smoke that he's breathing in by sitting here and eating fish out of this filthy water. Now, off to the island. Not bad at all. The boat only took on the slightest amount of water. And completing a task makes you feel sane. Hey, driftwood. Tree trunk. There's some driftwood lying on the shore. It looks dry enough. Take it. This looks dry enough. I might need some firewood. And you might. It's going to be a cold snap all week. Great timing. An official looking weather-beaten sign. Miskatonic River Standing Stones. Ah, yes. Stupinski, you're here just in time to say goodbye in a moment. Surprisingly little is known about the Miskatonic River Standing Stones. They were probably erected between 1000 and 1500 AD. The most popular theory is that they were erected by the Wampanoag Indians that lived in the Massachusetts area. When the Pilgrims arrived, I'm doing something very European today, Stimpinski. I'm going to a football match in a moment. When the Pilgrims arrived in 1620, they called them the Devil's Stones, started to avoid the island, hence the name, Unvisited Island. Curiously, the Wampanoag claimed that the stones were already standing when they colonized the area. Most of the symbols engraved into the stones are common Indian petroglyphs, depicting animals and tribal leaders. Nice. Good swim? To this day, how's the shoulder? The use of the 8 standing stones is still unknown. They were probably associated with religious rituals, of which we have little to no archaeological trace other than the stones themselves. Sign erected and maintained by Arkham Historical Society with the generous donation from the Orne estate. So the Orns are a big family in Arkham, it seems. What a magnificent sight. 8 huge stone pillars are placed in a symmetrical formation. Doesn't look super symmetrical to me. They remind me of Stonehenge in Britain. Oh, you're so well read, Walter. There's a small carving on each of them. Should have brought a sketch pad and a pencil. I wonder who erected these here on the island. Can you memorize the symbols or something? And how did they haul the huge stone blocks across the Miskatonic River? I mean, it seems like they could float them. Strange symbol has been painted on the stone. There's a curious small circle etched under it. What is their meaning? I think that depicts a bison. This must be a common theme in American Indian imagery. Over the circle, the small white circle, I can see a track etched around it. Is it a button? Press it, see if you get killed by a bison. It doesn't budge at all. Well, there's a bunch of stones, Walter. And a suspicious stone over there. This must be a goat. Oh, goddammit. I can't do this investigation right now. I'm gonna be late. So, we're starting off with something exciting next time, because we're on the island. Walter's very tired, but he's reasonably sane. He's getting okay at math, which is good, because he has a math exam coming up. He's gonna know more about the occult in time. We're gonna look at this ornate stone. If only I could snatch a little crystal out of my dream to put in there. Okay, gotta stop. But this was a lot of fun. So check it out. Where are we going from here? I said I'd make up my mind and I didn't, but I'm going to do something that isn't on the schedule. And the moment I decide, I'll put it on the schedule. I'll tell you about it in the Discord. Pardon me. As far as I'm aware, skies are clear for Wednesday. Greg will come over here. We'll play beat 'em ups together. Then, as far as I know, we're hoping to get another Friday Night Frosthaven in on Friday. Next weekend, we just might beat Earthbound on Saturday. And I don't think we're going to beat this next Sunday, but we're going to find out some horrible new stuff. And Walter's adventures will continue. Exciting. Okay. Yeah. Got to wrap her on up here. So as I often say, every time at the end here, if you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice. But glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, when we're going to find out if there's like a Migo on one of these standing stones. Take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.